Hi guys, it's Jim. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be doing an unboxing. For those of you who didn't catch the introductory video, I really love fragrances. It's one of my new obsessions. Honestly, I've been introduced to fragrances by a friend. She brought me to the fragrance shop and she explained like Eau de Parfum to me. She explained Eau de Toilette and I was like, you know what? This is me. This was my new obsession. At that same time, we purchased Carolina Herrera's limited edition bottle of Queen. After that, it was over for me. I was way far gone into fragrances, so it became a passion of mine. And I always think that it's important to look good, feel good, and definitely smell good, like a snack. So this fragrance that we're about to unbox today was given to me as a gift for Christmas. So it's an early Christmas gift and post-birthday gift. Here we go. That's the gift here. It's from my auntie who loves me. So I'm definitely excited to get into the unboxing with you guys. So before we get into that, let's talk about the fragrance and also the notes for this fragrance and see, you know, what it's like. I've actually sampled this one before at the store and I thought it was like bomb.com, and it has been on my list ever since. So y'all could tell like how excited I am. Like I keep saying I'm excited, but like y'all have no idea how excited I am to do this unboxing. And I thought like what better way to share my excitement than to film a video, right? Let's get into the video. So you guys probably already know what the fragrance is by the title below. The reason why you click this video, I'm guessing, but we're going to do an unbagging because it's not an unbagging unboxing, I guess. But our fragrance for review today is, oh, wrong week. This is the YSL LIBRE Eau de Parfum Intense. So there is an original version of this, but I really like the intense version. I have sampled them both before and I opted for this one, and my auntie got this for my Christmas. So I'm just so thankful to her for this. And I thought what better way than to celebrate a new fragrance than to do a YouTube video, right? So let's talk about the YSL LIBRE Eau de Parfum Intense. It's really a popular fragrance to a lot of black girls. If you're on TikTok and you're into fragrances, you've probably seen this fragrance before in many of the black girl fragrance collections. Its lasting power is off the chain. That is one of the reasons why I love it as well. You don't need too much of a large spray count, I guess that's what you call it. You just need like, and you're good to go. And this is my kinds of fragrances, right? So let's get into the notes of the fragrance. This one is the intense version, as I mentioned before, and the main fragrance accords for this is vanilla, which I am a fan of. I absolutely love anything with vanilla in there as a note. Vanilla is my thing. So we also have white floral, lavender, citrus, amber, powder, aromatic. So that's the main accords. And we have the top notes of the fragrance. It's lavender, mandarin, orange, and bergamot. The top notes are the immediate scents you get from the initial spray. So this is what you're going to get when you do the initial spray. So we have some middle notes, which is also lavender, Tuscan orange blossom, and also jasmine, sambac, and orchid. So these are florals, which is really good as well. Although I'm not really a floral girl or a citrus girl, but this fragrance It's just a combination of all of these notes are just impeccable. It makes you smell like a rich, period. So the base notes, which are the notes that you get after the initial spray has already faded, is basically the dry down effect of the fragrance, and you're left behind with Madagascan vanilla, tonka bean, vetiver, and ambergris. And this is more of my kinds of fragrance notes. It's more on the gourmand side, and the dry down effect is amazing. So these are really the notes of this fragrance. Okay, so now that we've gone through the notes, let's talk about my sampled experience between the Libre Eau de Parfum and then versus the Libre Eau de Parfum Intense. So the Eau de Parfum Intense gives a warmer and richer and a little bit sweeter vibe to the Libre Eau de Parfum. And I like it better because it's just more, I connect with it more than the original flagship, although I would definitely like to have the original in my collection. So between the Libre Eau de Parfum and the Eau de Parfum Intense, they really added a note that is a tonka bean, which is one of the base notes, and that changes everything. They also added a bit more vanilla, so it tends to make the fragrance more sweet, but not sickeningly sweet or super sweet or gourmand sweet. It's just a nice subtle rich chick scent, and we are here for it. So that is it for the notes, if you're really into notes and so on. The sillage is impeccable. That I had tried the fragrance before, so I am definitely obsessed with it. And we're definitely here for everything YSL and Libre. Girl, you already know. So we're going to get into the unboxing now, guys. I know this is a Dior bag, but this is what, you know, she gave me, and I'm so excited. So as you can see, YSL Eau de Parfum Intense is written at the bottom. The packaging is really nice. I like the golden font right here. It looks really luxurious. And then it has the white casing, right? The white film. So we're opening the box right now. Let's get into it. I feel like if I'm already smelling it, guys, that's crazy. So here is the moment we've been waiting for. Ooh. Look at this beauty. OMG. That's the back here. At the front, you could see the YSL symbol, the logo. If you turn it like this. Man, I really love this. Slanted, bottle cover, everything. This is beautiful. And right around here, you can see like the golden chain, which is iconic for me. This is amazing. So I'm going to do the first spray. I'm excited. So I'm gonna have it on my wrist. Let's do it. Ooh, and it sprays a good amount, so you don't need a big spray or, oh my god. So on an initial spray, I get citrus, I get a powdery vibe. Definitely get some bergamot. Ooh, a light splash of vanilla. Ooh, this is really, this is a rich bitch energy. This is a rich bitch cologne. And honestly, some people like really floral scents. Others may like really citrus scents. I definitely recommend that everyone gets this in their collection. It's amazing. So if you saw the hype and you're wondering like, is it worth it? Yes. I love this. It's definitely worth it for me. It's definitely worth it for me. But what I do recommend, because everyone has different fragrance types. You know, some people like really sweet fragrances. Some people like really floral scents. Others may like really citrus scents. I personally like, as I said before, really gourmand scents. You know, some other people may like oud scents. So it's really a personal preference. Be sure to ask for samples when you get into the fragrance store. Don't take anyone's word for it. You alone would know your fragrance type, you know, because it's a personal thing. It's a personal vibe. No one can just, oh, let me get you a fragrance. Sometimes you don't like it, or sometimes what I like and what works for me does not work for you. So really and truly, always go to the store, get it sampled. Don't blind buy a lot, especially if it's very expensive. Try to get the sample vials, or go to the, well, in Grenada we have the duty-free shops such as Duty Free Grenada and Rouge. So you could go in there, sample the fragrances, make sure you know if it's your body chemistry as well, and you like it personally, it comes off really good on you. I always give people this story. So my friend and I, we went to the duty free and there was impeccable customer service. It was absolutely amazing. So they introduced to us this fragrance and she sprayed it, and we were walking around the store. I sprayed it, we were walking around the store, and the fragrance payoff on her was just, oh my god, like it was amazing. It smelled so good on her after a while, like after we have left the store and so on. And then I was like, yeah girl, the fragrance be popping on you, whatever. And then when I'm smelling the same fragrance on me, it smelled like cut grass. It smelled like freshly cut grass. I was not a fan. So with that said, the story was just to say, sometimes what someone else is wearing and it's popping on them and it's banging on them and it smells so good on them, it may not be for you. So always make sure that you get your samples, you read the notes, be familiar, see which are the notes that agree most with you, right? And then you can also do samples. If it's a really expensive fragrance, you can do the dupe versions, which is a cheaper version, before investing in the actual authentic flagship. So for example, Oil Perfumery is one of the brands that does inspired fragrances. So for, let's say, a fragrance such as YSL Libre or Baccarat Rouge, which is like hundreds of dollars, and you want to make sure that it agrees with your body chemistry and it gives you a good payoff and so on, you can always order their oil perfume vials, which is about 15 to 18 US dollars, or you can get the small vials, which is like, well, I got this one from my aunt as well. I guess it came with the purchase of the fragrance, so it's like a sample size. This one is Flower by Kenzo. I don't know if you guys could see it. It's white, so it's probably reflective. But basically, it's just like a mini fragrance vial, sample size. You could get about, I'm gonna say 15 to 20 spritz off of this, which is good enough for you to make an informed decision about which fragrance it is that you would, you know, want to purchase. So these are good. You could also check Twisted Lily. These are not sponsored, by the way. These are just personal places that I would have shopped. So you can also check Twisted Lily and purchase some of these fragrance vials for some of the most popular fragrances that you may be interested in before deciding to go all the way. So what I did is get the Vial Samples and make sure that I like this, or it's good on my skin, like the payoff is good, the stillage is amazing, you understand? And then, you know, you decide whether you want to invest in a full bottle or not, because hunty, it's hard out in the streets to be spending money on fragrances that we don't love. So always make sure that you have those vials. Back to the blind buying. Woo. Sometimes it works out, so don't get me wrong in the fact that, you know, oh well, I probably shouldn't blind buy. Read your fragrance notes. Read the fragrance notes and be acquainted with the notes that you think works best for you. So just as how I know that I love vanilla notes, you probably like patchouli or bergamot or mandarin orange, or you like fragrances with powder or fragrances with pear or jasmine, right? So you get acquainted with the notes that work best for you, and then you go ahead and make an informed decision as to whether or not, you know, you would want to purchase this fragrance in full, right? So that's some fragrance advice. So this is my right now I'm getting some floral vibes. I think that's that white floral and that jasmine. This is really nice. So trust me, YSL, you guys need to try it yourselves. This one, Eau de Parfum Intense. I'm also going to get the Eau de Parfum version and have it to my collection because I like it as well. The thing is, I do like it, but I prefer the intense version, right? But I'll get the I'll definitely get the Eau de Parfum Libre YSL. So with that said, guys, thank you for viewing my first ever unboxing. I was clearly too excited. I was clearly too excited to have this video done. But thank you so much for joining me. Please do come again. Let me know in the comment section below if, you know, frequent fragrance reviews is something that you're interested in. As I said before, I've recently found love in fragrances. It's been probably a year since I got into fragrances like that. Right now I'm trying to build a mini collection, you know, nothing too serious, girl. But I really am excited for my fragrance journey, and I would definitely like to share that with you. So let me know in the comments below if you're into, you know, having fragrance videos regularly or super regularly. As we're stepping into the year 2022, I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I hope that you accomplish all your dreams and all your goals in the upcoming year. I love you all. Thank you so much for all your support thus far. You guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah!